WBAY-TV 2, Green Bay, Fox Cities.
Get ready for the new Streisand tell-all, the man you never knew she dated.
Get ready to be an insider.
Breaking news, the new Barbra Streisand tell-all. This insider has it first.
Don Johnson, Ryan O'Neal, Andre Agassi, the men you never knew she dated.
Prince Charles has had a lifelong obsession with Barbra Streisand.
The insider confronts the author. What's true? What's not?
I've never heard anything so scandalous.
And an insider alert, you saw the deadly crash. Now David Letterman speaks out about a devastating loss.
It's a terribly sad day.
Two hot movies, two big premieres. Jennifer Aniston in The Rain, a sizzling Sharon Stone. And why the stars can't wait to see Basic Instinct 2.
Well, obviously I'm here because I like her acting, right?
Get ready.
Then,
I came off postpartum.
Marie Osmond's unthinkable family heartbreak.
My mom had 2 massive strokes. My husband has a brain tumor.
The Kathy Lee interview and the son she's kept away from the media until now.
And National Geographic's 5-day-old tornado baby, the miracle rescue. Then the 9-year-old anorexic and the unthinkable that happened as primetime cameras rolled.
Whoa. Hi everybody, I'm Pat O'Brien. Welcome to The Insider. It's a story everybody's talking about. Let's get straight to today's big headline.
You got it, Pat. We're taking you inside the way she is and grilling the new Barbra Streisand book's author. But first, Jennifer Aniston, Sharon Stone, dateless and loving it last night.
You look beautiful in this dress. Who are you wearing?
Thank you. I'm wearing Yves Saint Laurent. Jennifer Aniston shows up solo, stunning the crowd in Yves Saint Laurent, and our insider, Eric Stromer, is front and center.
Not even the rain could keep Jen away from the premiere of her new movie.
Oh, look at that, just like that.
It's nice to have friends.
No, look, it just pops out of my back.
Jen looks sensational, which is a sharp contrast from her role as a maid in Friends with Money, which hits theaters April 7th. I've never had a maid in my life that looked like you in this maid's outfit.
I don't think any maid wears, I think that's Halloween maid.
And she admits there's nothing she wouldn't do for her former friends.
2 of your castmates from Friends are doing new series.
Yeah.
Courtney Cox and Matthew. Would you ever consider doing guest parts on any of their shows?
I'd do anything for any of them.
I was at the after party where Jen was hanging out with friends like Courtney Cox and David Arquette, but Vince, he was a no-show. But they did have other things to celebrate. Today, Vince turns 36.
Oh my God!
Back to the red carpet, watch Eric's reunion with Aniston's co-star, Joan Cusack.
I can't believe you're from Evanston. Eric Stromer, I totally know you.
From Hollywood to New York City, where Sharon Stone's the Lady in Red, doing her own red carpet strut.
I'm feeling very excited.
Looking sensational in a ravishing red silk gown.
I'm wearing a Dior dress that John Galliano made me specifically for our New York premiere.
And summing up, Basic Instinct 2 in theaters Friday.
It's a fun movie, it's an up movie, you know, it's a scary movie, so people like it and they're exhilarated when they see it. And it's a sexy movie.
An all-star crowd showed up to watch Sharon return to the role that made her famous.
It was a fabulous movie. Very exciting, really good.
Dynasty diva Joan Collins made quite the entrance in a couture creation.
Mark Zanino?
Yeah.
California designer, he made it for me. Yes. Black satin, red.
Joan shared the secret to her ageless beauty. Her fifth husband, camera-shy Percy Gibson.
We've been married 4 years, 1 month and 5 days, and he makes me glad.
More New York royalty, the one and only Ivana Trump, on what makes Sharon fascinating.
She's very interesting. I really admire her. And today, as you see her today, you know, she looks even better than first time, and it proves that the woman really gets sexier as they are aging.
Even Usher caught up with the insider and explained why he was at the premiere.
Well, obviously I'm here because I like her acting, right? Or?
Now a Da Vinci Code alert. The movie hits theaters May 19th, but today, the paperback finally landed in bookstores, and the insider just cannot stop delivering the goods. POB, what do you got in Hollywood?
When the stars make news, you hear it here first. And today, the news is big. Let's climb inside page 6.
Regis stirring the pot.
On the hot topic in New York City today.
What is it?
And that's what happened on this show yesterday.
He's talking about the spat between Joy Behar and Star Jones when Star called into The View to dismiss rumors of her near-death plastic surgery experience.
They gave me the blood, and literally I was fine.
Okay, Star, it's enough about you. Excuse me.
What's up?
I've seen 2 young ones disappear. And now Star Jones is seriously missing.
Regis was giving the ladies a hard time about the musical chairs played by several hosts on the show. But it was Queen Bee Barbara Walters to the rescue when she put the talk show host in his place.
Excuse me, Kathy Lee Gifford disappeared.
Oh,
Letterman loses composure.
It's a terribly, terribly sad day.
The king of late night nearly breaking down in tears on his live show over the death of race car driver Paul Dana.
This was to be his first season with our team.
Letterman was especially touched by the death of Dana since the 30-year-old driver was a new rookie for Letterman's race team. Paul Dana was lifted out of the Homestead Miami Speedway by helicopter after his car slammed into another car at close to 200 miles per hour.
All I can say is God bless Paul Dana and his wife and his family and friends.
A new Hollywood mugshot. That's Victor Willis, a.k.a. the cop from the campy singing group, The Village People.
Willis was in court this morning after being arrested Sunday in South San Francisco for suspicion of cocaine possession. Apparently, you can't judge a book by its cover.
Barry Manilow caught on tape. Attention all Fanalos, the 62-year-old singer's Las Vegas Hilton show, Music and Passion, will be available starting today on DVD, but there's still time to catch the real thing. The sold-out show has now been extended through 2008.
And I'm just getting warmed up. We're going inside the new Barbra Streisand book, her music and her men. My exclusive interview is on the way.
Sounds good, Paula. Looking forward to it. But right now, another Insider First. We are boldly going where no other show has gone before. Inside Paris Hilton's $1 million closet.
But nobody has been allowed in here yet. Not even my sister has been in my closet.
Thousands of dresses, hundreds of handbags, even a separate room just for shoes.
It's like Barbie closet, right?
But as our Hilton insider Cheryl Woodcock found out, Paris isn't only opening her closet, she's also opening up her heart.
They asked me what my wish would be, and I said I wanted to meet Paris Hilton.
16-year-old cancer survivor Amber's dream is about to come true thanks to the Make-A-Wish Foundation.
Look in their eye when you just meet them and just like how happy and grateful they are, and there's just nothing like it.
And I read in your letter that your favorite color is pink, like me. This is a dress that I wore in the Guess campaign. And if it's cold, there's like this little cute jacket with little hearts on it. Love it?
Yes, I love it.
Those are very in.
So did this make your dream come true, being in Paris Hilton's closet?
Yes, this is more than I expected.
Thanks, Cheryl, and way to go, Paris. And you can look for Miss Hilton's debut CD to drop in May. And that brings us to today's Text Insider poll. We want to know, who is your favorite star under 30, besides me? Just kidding. All right, is it Paris, or how about Lindsay Lohan? Maybe it's Jessica Simpson. It is all up to you. Text us your choice and the reason why on your mobile phone. Text in the word IN along with your name, state, and comments to the number 55888. We'll have your picks tomorrow. But up next,
Marie Osmond, candid about depression and disease to Kathy Lee.
My husband passed out in a store.
Plus, a killer tornado, a mother searching for her infant, the miracle baby who survived a direct hit. Then the adorable girl whose anorexia began at just 9 years old.
I'm never gonna get better.
Desperate and dying, can this doctor save her life? And her miraculous transformation today. The new Streisand tell-all, her romance with Elvis, inside her secret love life.
Can you list them all?
Oh, yeah.
It is the Barbra Streisand, the legend you didn't know.
All that and oh so much more in a moment.
At age 43, a stunning Michelle Yeoh could be saying, "Look at me now," from Olay Total Effects. She plays a mentor to a young Xi Zhang in Memoirs of a Geisha. The DVD is in stores today.
To be a geisha is to be judged as a moving work of art.
But staying poised is difficult, especially while walking in a kimono. The trick? Training with a bottle of sake on her head.
Yeah. So if you don't do it properly, it's like dragging a dead cat. And that would not be attractive.
And that's why she should say, "Look at me now." From Olay Total Effects, love the skin you're in.
Your first age spot. You think everyone notices. A laser can zap it, but lasers aren't for you. New Olay Regenerist Targeted Tone Enhancer. To pinpoint discolorations, diminish their appearance, bring new brightness to your skin.
Closed captioning provided by...
Only Tampax Pearl gives you awesome protection plus a unique leak-catching braid. The braid makes you brave.
Let's see, we got Vonage a couple of months ago. It was easy to install. I mean, I'm not really technical, like, at all, and I did it myself. Look, so I just used our old phone, and it costs less, too. It's just $24.99 a month, and that includes voicemail, call waiting, caller ID, and a lot more at no extra charge. So we just love it.
We're not out to change the world, just the way you talk to it. Sign up now and get your first month free. Call 1-800-425-6056. High-speed internet connection required.
I think it goes way back. Arthur Gustman, Grandpa Gustman, started in 1929, and when you do it for that long and have family involved, integrity and customer service are not just words you put in an ad. Anybody can sell you a car. You know, we can talk about all the sales points that everybody else talks about, selection, value, but what happens after the sale? That makes a difference.
Come on in, catch a grin, get to chillin', getting the care, getting the fresh, getting the grillin'. Delicious dishes taste to excite you. They go that extra mile to make you smile to delight you. Culver's, care in every bite. Culver's, get your appetite right.
Come into Culver's for our tender, delicious freshwater walleye sandwiches and dinners. They're back by popular demand, but only for a limited time, so catch one today.
Culver's, taste how much we care.
Marie Osmond is used to dealing with life in the limelight, but as our Kathy Lee found out, nothing could prepare Marie for the heartbreaking turn of events that have recently struck her family. It's tonight's Insider interview.
So when you go through things like that, losing your mom, almost losing your husband, losing your home, does everything you have...
Losing your mind?
Losing your mind, I was going to mention that, but you did go a little whack job for a while there.
It is a smile that's lit up hearts for more than 4 decades. But behind the music and laughter, Marie's faith has been tested time and time again.
I came off of postpartum, felt fantastic. Then my mother got very, very sick. My mom had 2 massive strokes. So I stayed home with her for 2 years.
And even as her beloved mother, Olive, hovered near death, another blow brought Marie close to the brink.
The day before she passed away, my husband passed out in a store. So the last 2.5 years, he's had many surgeries. He has a brain tumor, but he's doing better. And I told him if he, left this planet and left me with 8 children, I'd come on the other side and personally kill him.
But then last summer, fire swept through her Utah home, destroying precious family treasures.
My little 8-year-old was playing with a lighter and started the broom burning.
Good night, everybody.
And after going through a rough patch with brother Donnie, the two are back to their old sparring ways.
Donnie, I sat down with a couple of months ago.
Speaking of depressing.
And who knew the girl would have a head for business? Practically a mogul with her signature line of collectible dolls, Marie's keeping the Osmond tradition of family alive by bringing 22-year-old son Steve into the biz.
He's going into international business. I said, he's a great singer. He's very talented. He wants to go into business. I said, now you're smart.
She was just 5 days old when a tornado buried her alive. A mother's desperate search to find her newborn. Then devastated by anorexia before her 10th birthday. The deadly diet that led to this daughter's collapse on camera.
Whoa.
How she's recovered today. And between the pages of Barbra's new tell-all, her secret love affair.
Barbra thought he was going to ask her to marry him.
It's Barbra Streisand, the music legend, like you've never heard before.
Those are the stories you don't want to miss in seconds.
Wet children.
I'm Bruce Johnson, and I'm an inventor. Since I've been working on Breathe Right, I've had an obsession for noses. This is one of my favorites. I was always congested at night, and that meant a bad night of sleep. I tried everything from padded paper clips to straws. Finally, one night I was laying in bed, and I thought, outside of the nose, not inside.
Inside the Breathe Right nasal strips are 2 plastic bands that lift open nasal passages to help you get more air, so you breathe better and sleep better.
My nasal passages stay open, and I can breathe really quite relaxed.
Congestion due to colds, a deviated septum, or allergies forces you to breathe through your mouth, which can cause snoring and a poor night's sleep. Use one every night for a week and retrain your body to breathe through your nose and stop snoring.
I've had people place it on their nose, look up in surprise at the immediate effect and say, "Do you know how well these things work?" I said, "Well, sure I do. I invented them."
Check the cough and cold aisle call or visit us online to find out where to get your Breathe Right nasal strips. Breathe better, sleep better.
So who is the sexiest actress over 40? Madonna gets Devon's vote in Beverly Hills. Melissa in Ohio picks Demi. And Minnesota's Michaela says Elizabeth Hurley is absolutely gorgeous.
At Ford, we believe that you should get more. More security. Only found with the Ford 500. The safest car on the road. It's peace of mind that's truly in a class of its own. Buy or lease a new Ford 500. And we'll match your down payment up to $1,000. That means you get up to $4,000 towards your down payment, or choose 0% financing on the safest car in Packerland. Built for Packerland, built for the road ahead.
WBAY.com brings you great dining at just half the cost. We've partnered with some of the tastiest restaurants to offer you $50 in gift certificates for only $25. Thursday morning at 9, go to WBAY.com and click on Half Off Dining for the newly remodeled Chef's Hat with an all-new breakfast, lunch, and dinner menu, along with our new full-service bar, Chef's Hat, downtown East of Pier. Get Half Off Dining certificates for Chef's Hat Thursday morning beginning at 9 on WBAY.com. Limited supply available. Great dining for less with WBAY.com.
Kelly and Gary worked with us in purchasing a new home and in the sale of our old home. We found them to be very professional and knowledgeable.
Gary and Kelly took the time to extensively market and research properties.
We would highly recommend Kelly and Gary, whether you need help with buying or selling your home.
Whether you're buying or selling, Gary and Kelly will have your house professionally cleaned. Gary Sherrill and Kelly Bendert at the Real Estate Group, making your dreams come true. Show your pet you really love them.
Attend this year's WBAY Pet Expo,
March 31st through April 2nd at Chapel Hall.
We've got activities to keep your animal-loving family busy for hours. Watch Abel the Dancing Chihuahua, the Doc Dog's Big Air Competition, the Amazing Acrocats, or scamper over to our petting zoo, the area's largest collection of pets, pet products, and pet services all under one roof.
The WBAY Pet Expo. Go to WBAY.com for more information.
The Insider broke news on Barbra Streisand's possible plan to return to the stage this fall. And now we're breaking news again with the new Barbra Streisand tell-all. The obstacle she overcame, the famous man she romanced. Only Paula Froelich gets the scoop straight from the man who wrote the book in this Insider exclusive. A prince, the king, even Hollywood royalty. People. The musical icon with an alluring voice has captivated fans for decades. People who need people. Now, a controversial new book says Barbra Streisand's captured the hearts of some of the most high-profile men in the world.
Like a who's who of Hollywood. Can you list them all?
Oh, yeah.
The list will surprise you, especially considering the hardships she had to overcome while growing up. Take a look at these rare photos showing a teenage Barbra who would face criticism at home and in her young career.
She's left with this stepfather who constantly tells her she's ugly. He takes her out with other kids in the neighborhood in Brooklyn and buys everybody ice cream and then turns to this little girl and says, "You're too ugly to have ice cream."
But Streisand's courageous determination and spectacular talent won over her critics and melted men's hearts. Just listen to this story about Elvis.
They got together in 1969 when they were both starring in Las Vegas, and there's a scene in the book where he gets down on one knee, grabs a bottle of nail polish off her dresser, and begins to paint her nails. He told her she was the only woman who ever intimidated him.
That wasn't her only alleged secret Hollywood romance. According to the unauthorized biography, Barbra, the Way She Is, author Christopher Anderson writes that Streisand's lovers included Ryan O'Neal, Warren Beatty, and Don Johnson.
Isn't Don the only person to break Barbara's heart?
Well, many people have broken Barbara's heart, but Don really shattered it when he decided to go back to Melanie Griffith at the point when Barbara thought he was going to ask her to marry him.
And how about this surprise? Her alleged royal admirer.
Prince Charles has had a lifelong obsession with Barbra Streisand.
What does Camilla have to say about that?
Both Camilla and Diana knew about it. You know, people don't realize it had continued for years on and off. When he came to L.A. in 1974, the only Hollywood personality he wanted to meet was Barbra Streisand.
Critics say the book, in stores tomorrow, dredges up old and unsubstantiated rumors. As for Barbara, her spokesperson says they won't dignify this tabloid account with a comment.
How it will astound you.
You can catch more of Streisand's early star power on Barbra Streisand, the television specials, now on DVD. If you want to find out even more about Barbara and the new biography, click onto theinsideronline.com, powered by Yahoo Entertainment.
Barbara was a teenage diva. She didn't need diva lessons.
And here's a little info on Ms. Streisand. Did you know she tops all other female singers? With 49 gold albums, she is second only to Elvis. Now tomorrow is a broken marriage on the mend. Did Heather Locklear and Richie Sambora call off their divorce? The new exclusive insider video of the embattled couple cuddling and kissing. What the insider just uncovered. Plus, a new Hollywood divorce, millions of dollars at stake, and kids caught in the middle. Then Terry Hatcher's new love. Is she dating American Idol's Ryan Seacrest? And Oprah's plastic surgery addict. Why she wants her teenage sister to go under the knife. Tomorrow on The Insider. Now, the startling collapse of an anorexic. World-renowned eating disorder specialist Ira Sacker introduces us to one of his most difficult cases ever. A young girl whose anorexia started at age 9. It is tonight's Insider In Depth.
You are looking at one of anorexia's littlest victims, the gaunt face, the sunken cheeks. Alicia Mitchell began suffering from the disease at just 9 years old.
Not being able to walk, not being able to talk really, just kind of just laying there. You know, waiting to die.
Her parents are still haunted by the memories.
I don't know if I can speak about that one.
She would have a heart attack at age 14, and at 15, Alicia was on her deathbed.
Her dad and I literally sat by her bed for 2 weeks, you know, watched her breathe, when I really thought that she was going to die.
She survived that scare, but there would be more, and her will to live was fading fast.
Right now, like I don't really care if I die or not.
She was still clinging to life in 1998 when she checked into a hospital run by world-renowned eating disorder specialist Dr. Ira Sacker. He's worked with thousands of people with anorexia. Little Alicia would be one of his toughest cases yet. Alicia's stay starts out promising. She even eats dinner. Watch what happens next. Tragically, she's not only an anorexic, she's also suffering from bulimia. A hospital staff member figures out what's about to happen, but can only stand by and watch.
I felt full, so I had to go to the bathroom, you know. I just do what feels right for the second. I'm never gonna get better.
This little girl has put herself through hell, but sadly it gets worse. Standing in the hospital hallway, her severe malnutrition finally catches up to her.
Whoa. Whoops. Okay. Okay. There you go. There you go. Okay. No, we're okay. We're okay. Yep. 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 Yep.
Yeah. What happened?
Watch what happens next. Dr. Sacker inserts an IV to keep her alive, but Alicia fights back.
Well, can we take the IV out?
No.
Please take it out. But when are we going to get it out?
We're gonna keep following your electrolytes. We'll check them.
Well, I'm going to pull it out then, because I'm sick of it.
Please don't do that. Please don't do that.
Against all odds, Alicia survived. And 7 years after her tragic story was caught on tape by CBS's 48 Hours, the Insider tracked her down to show you her today.
If I can recover, there's hope for anybody, because I was sick, sick, sick.
The Insider reunited doctor and patient at a gala benefiting his HEED Foundation, an organization that fights eating disorders.
And I just fought him. I fought him tooth and nail, but he still stuck by my side.
I've never given up on anybody, and they certainly wasn't going to give up on her.
And the money being raised by Dr. Sacker is to help build Heat House, a new treatment facility for young people with eating disorders, and a place where young patients can go to rebuild their lives.
I know at the Furniture and Appliance Outlet, it's the ultimate sale. Redo the entire home with 5 years interest-free. Furniture and bedding, 5 years interest-free. Appliances, 5 years interest-free. High-definition TVs, 5 years interest-free. No one has ever matched this sale, especially with Furniture and Appliance Outlet's low prices. Now is the time to buy living room sets, bedroom sets, washers and dryers, home theater systems. Watch for specially tagged items. This is big, 5 years interest-free, only at Furniture and Appliance Outlet.
Looking at a used car only tells you so much about it. Sure, it's a cool color and you'll look great driving it. But what about the big stuff? Why, safety. For that, you gotta take a good look at the dealer, like Broadway Automotive, where every used car, including GM certified, comes with our point-by-point safety check, giving you peace of mind and a great car. Right now, Broadway GM certified used cars, trucks, and SUVs come with fast and easy financing as low as 2.9%, plus our satisfaction guarantee. Try us, Broadway Automotive. Better.
Tonight at 9/8 Central.
There's somebody I want you to meet. I'm only going to give you one hint. His sperm made you.
9/8 Central tonight.
Oh, my God.
It's like a stewardess and an accountant just left this bed 10 minutes ago.
Did we mention tonight at 9/8 Central?
How was the motel? Did you get it on? Yeah.
Sons and daughters.
Don't get nasty or I'll spank you.
You guessed it. Tonight at 9/8 Central. Only on ABC.
Who do you all fantasize about?
Russell Crowe.
What did women do before Russell Crowe?
George Clooney. On the next Sex and the City.
Tonight at 10:35 on TV2. Coming up on Action 2 News at 10.
Sweeping crime off neighborhood streets. The Green Bay City Council is expected to vote tonight on an initiative aimed at doing just that. Action 2 News reporter Emily Matesic has the latest.
Coverage you can count on.
A devastating tornado and miraculous rescue are today's video of the day. A twister destroys a home and a family is trapped under the rubble. Look closely. Only a hand is visible. A mother reaching for safety. And in her arms, her 5-day-old infant. It is an unbelievable story of survival.
I put Melissa into my shirt. We were trapped in such a small little space.
Now, nearly 7 years later, the National Geographic Channel tracked them down. Take a look at little Marissa today. You can catch their harrowing story on Most Dangerous Moments, airing April 19th on the National Geographic Channel.
I thank the Lord that she was not old enough to remember.
Here's what makes you an insider this time around. Lara, you go first.
Pat, Jennifer Aniston and Sharon Stone both out on the town last night, and on their arms, no men, only fabulous handbags. Both chose to go dateless to their premieres, and you know what? I salute you. It is your night. No need to share it with anyone.
We came, we saw, we broke it all down, and now we leave you more in the know than ever before. That's what we do around here, folks. And we do it for you because you're with us now. Keep coming back. We'll see you right back here tomorrow.